Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorn Valley and welcome to another episode of Star Technology. So we're down to the ZPM layer and we've got ZPM emitters, not there. The ZPM sensors, not there. And I'm just kind of setting up the done so many assembly lines that I was kind of going back and forth about whether or not to include it. I've already set the input side for those. And now we just need to build the actual machine. And that shouldn't take too long. But I'm not sure about the setting up of everything. I just figured I'd bring you in for part of it. I put together... I'm not sure we'll be able to make them, if I'm honest. I put together the ZPM machine holes. And they're slow. Very slow. Oh, hold on. Need you and you to actually be input hatches. I haven't been able to figure out where I want them to point so that they're not pointing anything. But I guess that way's as good as anything. That's just mechanics. All right, so here we got gratings. And I didn't check. ZPM energy hatch needs ZPM. So we'll probably go through here and replace a lot of these with ZPM. But that's secondary to what we are going to work on. And I just realized we also... Do I not have... There we go, assembly line casings. And... Up here, we want... Actually, we need two, don't we? Do I have two? I do. Nice. And I don't know if I've got enough wires. But, you know, my episode of Dragon Ball Z finished, so I figured... Wait a second. We want gratings. I figured, yeah, let's get this done. I'm super excited about it. I probably need to get ready for work tomorrow, but this was very exciting that last episode we got the UV circuits done. So we're gonna just see if we can't push on through. Yeah, let's go grab some more twinite wire and then run that out. And while we're up there, we're gonna grab data access hatch. Sorry, no, the assembly line itself. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, so the assembly line is... this guy. 2 IV arms, 2 IV circuits, and an IV hole. I guess... I guess it wasn't going to happen up here anyways. Let's see, so we have no more twinite wire. No, it's IV. We have no more twinite wire. I could run niobium titanium just for funsies. Huh. I've got that indium stuff, but nope. Okay. So that's fairly easy. So over here, we've got Naquita going. The problem with Naquita is I don't actually have an unlimited supply of Naquita dust yet, because we're still manually putting the nether star shards into the big machine, the destabilizer that makes those. And we only have a fixed amount of tritium dust because until we get the chemical plant, tritium comes out as tritium sulfate, and so we have to actually smelt it in the blast furnace before we get it. So that's fine. We've got, you know, a little bit going. I put 4 stacks of tritium in here, and those 4 stacks of tritium should turn into 16? I think 16 stacks of Naquita alloy. So that's not that bad. And osmiridium dust, I had to replace the mixer line with LUV, but that was kind of coming, so no big deal. I'm just trying not to, like, I did Naquita coils, so I'll have to go through and replace all the Naquita coils with probably tritanium. I was looking, and we've got trinium now, and shortly, you know, in a few episodes, we'll go around and make the tritanium ones. And tritanium's not too bad. It's oh, that's right. It's in the Mark II doohickey. So we've got to make duranium, and then we feed the duranium in with what's it? But that means we need better radon. So it's everything. One of these episodes coming up is going to have to be like just a solidifying the foundations one. I'm hoping we can put it off until we get to UV energy hatches and LUV solar panels. I think if we can do that, we'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, so we were down here to grab... Oh, we wanted to grab... I'm glad I remembered before I went back up. Twin wires. Sure. I've gone through so many wires. It's crazy. It's actually faster to run now than it is to try to figure out where I'm going. So I just go. Just go! And then we'll run over here, grab in here, and we needed 2 IV robot arms. Nope, that's... I do that every time. I do that every time. 2 IV robot arms. Oh, and I found out last episode I had made a mention about how the rhodium-plated palladium plates were not going. Oh, so this is the issue here. We've got the vanadium cables, no big deal. You know, they just run through the wire mill, no problem. But the nacrid alloy plates take 20 seconds each. Oh, no, that's not the problem. The problem is I did that wrong. And then I did this wrong. Okay, so we're good. And then, why aren't you going? So we need polytetrafluoroethylene. I guess we'll just snag it from there. That's not a problem. This should be close enough. So right in here. Wait. Hold on. It needs polybenzimidazole. So let's hold off on... Well, do need some. Let's go... Let's make the assembly line thing first, and then we'll run back on our way. Assembly line. Not that. Assembly line. 2 IV circuits and an IV machine hole. We were actually just right there. Okay, so I thought I had it all set up, but no. The real kicker, though, is that 20 seconds, because this is obviously running on LV power, which I think is awesome. I'm going to not lie. I think that's just beautiful. So, IV circuits are... Quantum? Dang it. I'm now losing track of which one's which. Crystal. That's the one we just made. So let's make you, and then we're gonna go grab just enough polybenzimidazole to make things happen. I'm gonna go with, I think 4 is fine. We are running low though, so we need to get that machine up and running sooner rather than later. And it wasn't necessary, it's just the process of making the polybenzimidazole. Oh, I've got an LV machine in there. Huh. Okay. Well, how do I fix this? 8,000, 8,000. We'll put you in there. And then I guess I'll put it back later. Whatever. So, that'll run. We'll get a few machine holes. No big deal. And we'll go from there. So, we need them in order to make the doohickey we're making down here. I did make it, right? I thought I did. Assembly line. There it is. It looked like the steel casing to me. Okay, formed. And we got the wires. I kind of want to try... it's just slightly so far away that you really have to look at the where you're putting it. And then once I'm out here, I can come at least a little bit easier. Ugh. The building gadget. I want to try that, but I chicken out every time because I'm afraid it's going to do that every step of the way. And then we're not going to be able to make these automatically yet, but you know, at least setting up the infrastructure is it's kind of a good plan. You notice again that the world is starting to implode. I really need to spend some time. Need to grab the materials, and I need to make the case for the better computer so it doesn't overheat or freeze while it's out here. But you know, that'll come. That'll come. So we need ZPM machine hulls, vanadium gallium cable. Am I making vanadium? Oh, I've got to do it over here. 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 Okay, let's do it like this. Come over here. We'll snag this vanadium gallium cable. Yeah, see, this is only a 5 seconds, so that's no big deal. It's the 160 seconds it takes for each machine casing. And I haven't decided whether or not we're going to fix that or not. I kind of think it's fun, but at the same token, it would also be nice for it to actually work. So let's toss this. It was the second one, right? Yeah. So if I put that in there, I can lock it. And then when we get around to doing that, we'll be fine. Yeah, it's locked. Good. And then we'll do the machine hulls. With these, I guess I could have done that while I was up there. But, you know, we get to walk around the back rooms a little bit more, and that's fun. I did close in something. Oh, over here. I closed in all these. So now it's very claustrophobic over on this side, and that's fun. I like... Oh, I didn't close all these in yet, though. These are left UV, UHV, and UEV. I think that's all the space room I have for these. And I was thinking about it as I was going along, and I think that I'm going to have to just pull everything out of there eventually. I like the way it is now, and maybe I'll leave it for, like, historical purposes or something. But eventually, we're going to need to just pull this all out and make it all multi-blocks. The big multi-blocks that do parallel control hatches. I'm not supposed to be in here yet. I need to go figure out what the next one is. The next one is... Oh, UHPIC. That's not too bad. Okay, so we'll do a chemical reactor. What level chemical reactor do we need? We need LUV cutter, LUV chemical reactor. And to put it in here, I think. But I don't really want to make this a multi-block. I could make it a multi-block. But it would be messy. So let's just try sticking with a single block. But before we do that, we've got ZPM circuits we can move over. In fact, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that. I'll do that in between. I knew there was one thing I was forgetting, and it was automating those. All right, this goes here, and then the other thing we need to make. So we'll make a handful of these, but this is just magnetic samarium rods and fine europium wire. No big deal. We just run that in here, and then let's hold off on that for a second. And okay, this seemed like it was going to be super easy, and it's turning out not to be. Let's do this. We're gonna grab. So this one's gonna be easy. I'll just do a puller in a modular router from up here. But let's see if we can grab. Can I grab a stack of these? And then We'll need 4 stacks of liquid naquita and 8 stacks of indium gallium phosphide. Think indium gallium phosphide is... I've got some over here. I don't know where it actually is. This is just the easiest. No! Okay. No big deal. Got the magnet. So what's fun is, if you hold shift... I was trying to figure out why it sometimes fell off. It's when you hold shift, and then it comes back. So I should be able to... It should come with me if I come up like this. Yeah. And because I've got the aqua affinity. Wait, is this where I want to be? No. Oh, I can't get in here anymore. Okay. I think I've got... Oh. This is turning out to be bad. I'm, Oh, hey, look. Can get in... Maybe? How do if I've closed off everything? There we go. I knew I had some way to get in. Right, so we're going to come in here and input bus. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's okay because the rest of it is liquid naquita. Right, okay, so naquita comes over here. We've got, what was it, 4 stacks? No big deal. I'm not going to pull from there, actually. I think I've got... No, this is enriched naquita, so that doesn't help. So we do have to pull from here. And then we also have Nequadria cooking over here, but we haven't had to use it for anything yet, so... I should be able to run this in here through the extractor. Are you set on extract? You are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot how slow this is. 7 seconds each. Okay, this might not be done before the end of the episode. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll wait for the europium to build up. And in the meantime, what I think I'd like to do is... ZPM... Oh, no! I just realized circuit assemblers require emitters. We don't have that at all yet, do we? Okay. Let's play with that a little bit and see what we have. I thought this was just going to be a quick little episode, and it turns out, nope. Can't have quick little episodes. Everything takes forever. Now, in my defense, I am trying to do like 3 or 4 things at once all the time to make sure I'm not wasting time, but to be fair, I also spend a lot of time just going like this. I don't know if you guys do this, but you get a nice flat open space and you just run around in circles while you pretend like you're thinking, but you're not really thinking because thinking's hard, man. I don't have time for that. I just want to pretend like I'm thinking. Okay, so LUV emitter, and I'm hoping that this just works. Oh, wait. We're going all the way up. No, not that one. This one. Okay, so if I come over here, you're good. You got plenty of PCB coolant. This says it's doing stuff. I could probably turn it off, but last time we did that, it didn't actually even pull the power out. So if I put the LUV emitter in here, is it gonna... It is gonna process. But it's so slow. So we want 3 of these. Let me clear out this inventory junk. And I don't know if you watch Gaming on Caffeine, but he's always like junk, and he says it in his very, very nice accent, and I love it. But that's what pops through my head every time I try to clear out my inventory. Assembly line grading and that. And then you can go away and we can get rid of this polybenzamide as well. Then these can go away. And then that go away because it turned out not to need it. Yet. Yet is the key word. Okay. So we need... This guy is what we're working on. We already have this done. No. We're working towards it. But I don't think we're going to make this again. I think we're going to make wetware supercomputers. So that it's going to take a second, and we're not going to get there today. But this seems cleaner. As soon as we get the wetware printed board. And the problem with the wetware board is it requires petri dishes and sterilized growth medium. Sterilized growth medium requires a sterile clean room, which means obviously we're going to have to dump some serious time into sterilizing filter casings, which is ZPM emitters again. Okay, so we need to do this anyways. Ugh. I am not looking forward to making several stacks of this. Oh, we got to get to titanium first. Okay, well that's fun. I like that. Black lights are no big deal. Europium springs, but otherwise no big deal. Oof, but each one. Oof, each one. I'll say it again. Each one. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so we're making this guy, and an LUV emitter is... No, ZPM emitter is here. And we only need 8. So let's see if we can't make this happen. And we'll just make like a stack of them. I think that'll work. Ooh, like a half a stack of them. Half a stack of them sounds better. Do I have Naquita alloy frames? I think we made too much of something at some point. But I'm not sure that it was Naquita alloy. Yeah, okay. So let's hop down to here and get that started. Oh, the slow LV bender is actually outpacing this guy. It takes 150 seconds to make 4 ingots. That's going to be a problem later, but later is not now. So we want to go over here. And a stack of these will make half a stack of frames. We have ZPM electric motors. I don't know if I've got 32 of those. In fact, I think I may have just shot myself in the foot a little bit. Because we are soft locked. Okay, let's make as few as we can make then. I should be able to pull at least a few of these out. This one is the 4th one. Okay, so that's... We need 1. Okay, so that's 4. That's good enough. It's good enough for now. I'm going to end up with so many half-done projects in this episode. That's not cool, but let's go double check on this guy over here. You might even be done. Or these things exploded. Oh, we're good. Okay. ZPM emitter. Let's see. I like putting them down here just so I can see what I'm doing. Long osmium rod, no big deal. So we're going to make 4 of these. So 16 long osmium rods and 8 quantum stars. I have quantum stars in here. And in fact, I think I have more in here. Yeah. I had a little bit of an excess of nether stars, so I figured, let's do that. Osmiridium rods are down here. I should have a fair amount of them. Yeah, so it was like that, right? Motor, rod, star. 8 ZPM processors, and a bunch of tritium foil. Okay. And by a bunch, we need 4 times a stack and a half, so 6 stacks of tritium. No, 6 stacks of tritium foil, which is a stack and a half of tritium. Okay, that's eminently doable. In the meantime, I need to run up here, finish off these guys. Hopefully they'll go in here. Yeah. Right, and then we're here to grab the tritium. Okay, it's a stack and a half. So we'll run these guys over the bender. That shouldn't take too long. 5 ticks each. The recipes are getting a little longer. And then last is vanadium gallium. I can say words. Vanadium gallium cable, which I should have here. We want 16. All right, so you go there. Okay, we have the frames. We have everything. We have the data orb. And this is probably the... Oh, no, that's silver. Tritium. This is probably the most annoying part of making the circuit makers. Now, if we had the ZPM hatches, I guess we could just put it in... Oh, right. I'm not doing that, though, because I want them in place. Okay. Right here. This is the guy. I have been very lax in actually handling it. In fact, let's put this in place. I know, sidetrack, but I want to make sure that I've at least got some room in my inventory. All right, so everything in here should be empty, and we know whether it's empty because it'll not accept what we put in there. Okay. Motors. Rods. Quantum stars. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I never grabbed the circuits. Luckily, they're right here. Okay, that was in this one. Oh, good. And then it was a stack and then a half stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in that one. 1, 2 in that one. And lastly, the cables. Oh, look at it go. All right, let's grab everything else we need for this this guy here. Let's see. I had all these sitting in my inventory forever, and I took them out. So we're gonna make. Let's make. Sorry, I'm thinking. I think we decided we needed 3. So, wait a second. That's an assembler. That could have gone badly. Okay, ZPM circuit assembler. I don't actually need any more regular assemblers. Yeah, okay. So we need, let's make 3 for now. So we need 6 UV circuits. Oh, those are UV. Yep. I'm on board. But we do need 3 of these. And I'm starting to think I might need to turn off the backups when I start recording. 3 of these, right? Yeah, and then 6 these guys. And then more vanadium gallium cable. Got the machine hulls, and the UV circuits are upstairs. So the cables are just going to go over here. In fact, oh, I've got vanadium gallium cables already done. Oh. Well, let me fix that real quick before it becomes a problem. Better. Okay. Yeah, so the other ones we got to do are we'll do a bender for the rods, and then oh no, actually I could do it right up here because we'll have the lathe and we'll have this guy here, and they'll just combine in an assembler right outside. That's fine, and that'll be this guy here. So then the only thing that we're really missing is the processors, and that's gonna still take a second to get done. Okay, so UV processors are no longer in there. They're over here. And some aspects, this is... What? Oh, I totally meant to grab those, and I didn't. Okay. But... right here. Nice. In fact, we'll just grab all of them, so it should be all empty. Yeah. Okay. Don't hold that, just in case. 3 elite circuit assemblers. Great. And... where do they go? The first one's going to go back here. And this is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay. So this is how we make the... this is how I've been making the solar panels. You go there, and you're going to pull photovoltaic cell 4s from that guy. No? Okay. I was like, come on now. And then circuit assembler goes down. And then I have to figure out what everything else is from there. See, it needs... well, we'll look at it as we go. Naquadope chips, which I think... oh no, I don't have them there. How do I have this going? Oh, right. I have to use the crate. Okay. Okay, so we've got a crate here. And then the circuits go on the outside, huh? Okay. And these are going to be ZPM circuits. I like the fact that it's not... I'm not doing... I don't know how to phrase it. I'm not dragging stuff over. I'm dragging the circuit over like that. Okay, so you're there. Okay. Crystal processor supercomputer as opposed to the crystal processor assembly. Great, that makes sense. And then ZPM. No, we did that. Naquadope chips. They go back here. And I don't remember where we're doing Naquadope chips. It's wherever we're making the... it's wherever we're making all the chips. Which is back here somewhere, right? Huh. Maybe not. Ah, it is. I just was on the wrong layer. Okay. So, Naquadope chips are right here. And we are getting close to neutron... well, I say close. We're right on that, like, okay, that's on the horizon for getting neutronium. I've confused myself because there's so much stuff in the way. Okay. So you're going to go there, and then... I think it's just regular wires. Fine vanadium gallium wire, that's fine. And this is the last. These ones are elite energy cores. Yeah. So we can make photovoltaic cell 5s into solar panel 6s, and we can make photovoltaic cell 6s when we get to ZPM Could we be making this? Oh, you know what? I think we might actually do that because, we might jump a couple of steps. I'll have to think it through. Photovoltaic cell 6s. Wait, so solar panel. There's an 8. But that just takes solar panel 8s. And it does take a UV assembler. But maybe that's neutronium foil. That'll stop us. But ZPM is probably in the works because that just seems like I don't want to wait. But that does mean that I need to swap these all out for they're running IV now, so maybe I'll do ZPM circuit. No, well, I mean, we could do a ZPM circuit assembler and then ZPM polarizers. That wouldn't be the worst. Wouldn't be great, but it'd be okay. And then what do we need next? We need the vanadium gallium wire, which we have down here. Yeah. I love that. We used to make fun of the kids when they were super little and be like, "Oh, you're just like that character from that show you've never seen before." And then we need a ZPM wire mill, which I actually have because I was prepping to make the ZPM here. Yeah, I was prepping. Oh, and we have a ZPM assembler already. Cool. I was prepping to make the, what do they call them? The coil blocks, the tritium coil blocks. So that's just gonna have to wait. We need more europium. That's the thing that's killing us right now. And I don't know how we're gonna get more of that, although we could probably bump it up at least. For fusion reactors, they can't possibly be perfect overclock. Overclocks double energy and halve duration. I don't know what that means. But we can at least do ZPM and do a Mark II. I just don't understand. It can only use ZPM. For every hatch it has, its buffer increases by 20 million and has a maximum of 320 million. So I guess we would only use half as many hatches. Anyhow, that's coming at some point. So you go there, and we don't need anything else because it's going to be the fine wires. What? See, I keep seeing stuff. Is that like a bat? I can't possibly have been the only one that saw something like float by the screen. I don't know. Right, so let's get this started, which means we're going to need I heard a bat, so maybe it was a bat. I don't even know. Probably dragon steel. Do we have dragon steel? I bet you we do. We do. And then I can use a ZPM machine. This might be the first one of these we've made. Can't be. Surely we've made ones by now. But we'll grab you. We'll grab you. Oh, I suppose that means I need dragons. Oh, I'm gonna need yet another tier wire on me all the time. All right, but there's the 16 amp energy converter. Oh man, I don't know if we've got any ZPM wires of dragon steel. Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay. This will be the first. This will be a first then, I think. We could use the uranium rhodium just for kicks, but I like the fantasy type metals more. Yeah, just throw it in the one. Okay, we're cool. And it's still a one tick recipe because everything's LV. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. It's probably going to eat our power, but you know, we're going to fix that, right? So it'll be fine. I have it sticking out the side, which... Wait a second. I forgot I had the magnet. That's fine. We'll just do that. Some more. And then if I bring this down here, let's see. We are running... Oh, we're getting up there. I had it up at 8 million earlier. Oh, that's a nice color. I like that color. Okay. Nothing exploded. Good. Nothing exploded. Good. And I guess we're going to set out the robot arms. So this one goes here and here, here, here and here, down, and this one goes down. Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with this setup. Import. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do this one first. I think we can get by with 4. 6. But this one can do 4. This one can do 4. And so you've got 2 so far. What do you? Oh, you're missing this one. And you need to pull in from here. And you need to pull in from here. Oh, did I not put one down? Okay, and then I've got to come in here and change this. Change this. And then you need a 3. Oh, that's fast. That's super fast. Okay. What are you missing? Soldering alloy. I may not have soldering alloy close enough, but so far it's been pretty weird about how it does it, so let's try it. So soldering alloy is going to come in, sure, this side. And transfer outer router. No, it's not going to fit because I'm all out. All right. Do I have soldering alloy anywhere else? Or do I have to set up a new soldering alloy station? I think for this one, no, this one, I pulled from somewhere else weird. Oh, you're pulling Laptron crystals. You have soldering alloy, nice. I'm getting lazy as I've been doing more and more of these, and I'm not. Okay, nice. And your power usage is not negligible, but relatively negligible. Cool. All right, so we're gonna match these. We need the assembler, so let's go crate, assembler, crate, crate. Crate, assembler. Nope. Assembler. Uh-oh. Great, great. Okay. And so we've got these guys going. In fact... Oh, hold on. Let's not overwhelm everything. Just 4, please. Okay. You're keeping the rest here now? Okay, good. And then... So we can get rid of this. That's been on there for a very long time, so that's cool. Ooh, Nacrid alloy blades. Ooh, Nacrid alloy frames. Are we making frames over here too? Yeah, okay, cool. So, yikes. We need a bender, 2 assemblers, a wire mill, and a lathe. I may have bit off more than we can chew. I'm not sure we have all those parts ready to go. Okay. I don't know if I've got enough to do this. Let's snag like 4 of these. And then the rest can go in there. And then I'm actually going to turn these guys off. And we're going to change directions. We were coming so far. We had everything going so well. And then disaster. Like the Fire Nation attacking. And oh, I meant to turn this off so long ago. How many pumps did we make? 50. That's where all of our motors went. Stupid pumps. Okay. So it's not. It takes a stack and a half. It takes 3 europium each, and we're only really getting. Is it 1 europium per cycle? It's not a lot. Oh well. So let's go make these guys if we can make that happen. We need. Oh no. I didn't let it empty. Can I do it in tungsten steel? No. Uh-oh, how do I get the Where are all my... Oh, they're all up here. That's funny. Okay. Grab you. I've got just a little bit more coolant. 219. I was really focused on... I'm not going to let this happen. The explosion. Okay, so we want... I think we can just put this right here. It should go. UHPC IC wafers. Okay, so we'll get one of them, cook it, and that should be enough for that. And then we need the samarium. Do I have a polarizer? I don't think I have a polarizer. Okay. That's easy to solve, I guess. But we need a polarizer for those magnetic samarium rods. And let's be this one back here. Oh, that screws this one. Okay, hold on. If I cut this, it turns into regular samarium rods. That's frustrating. Okay. How much? It's we're trying to make this guy. So 16 each. I've got 4 stacks, so that's 16 of these. Yeah, so we need 8 actually. That'll be sufficient. And then we're gonna have to jury rig this a little bit. I think if I come back here, if I put it into here, it's the regular core, the basic core, that'll be fine. But basically what's happening is, because we're making so many of those solar panels, this is cascading. This is one of the downsides of doing it like this, but I thought it would be better to split it off like this, because I mean there's no other way to make this happen. I'm sure I could come up with other variations, but this was kind of it when it came to other things. Okay, so we need soldering alloys already in there. No, it's not. We need to get some soldering alloy going, and figure out how we're going to get sodium potassium in there. And what we're waiting on right now is a few more motors, right? Because we need to make the bender and stuff. And the wire mill. So many things. And then more assemblers. Actually, assemblers I could probably do. But well, let's finish one of our 2 goals today. And then I think... Yeah, we're getting late in the episode, so I do want to swap this to the 4 recipe, but I might just do that on my own for funsies. Yeah, we'll see. They've got to be ZPM stuff too, and I don't want to wait for that many ZPM machines to be made. Okay, we've got the No! I don't! I didn't grab the last one out of there. Why not? Ha! That's funny. Okay. I don't feel bad about that. I mean, I could have foreseen it happening, but I don't feel too bad about it. Alright, hop over here and into this assembler. I don't know if it has to be in the cleaner, but this one's good enough. I put you and these guys. No, why not? It needs a 1. That's fine. Oh, you've got a 1. Uh-oh. You need a ZPM machine. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's why I remember making the ZPM converter, because I've got this guy here. Alright. Those are 10 seconds each. It's going to take a moment. But we do have some of these wafers, and we can toss them in here, I hope. Good. It is cutting. And it is 45 seconds. Okay. I mean, okay. What's our next step? We are waiting on machines. Let's go make 2 assemblers while we're waiting. Because I've got the stuff for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. Alright, and then the rest is just ZPM hatches, which are up here. Everything's getting farther away. It was all kind of tightly contained when I was still at MV and HV. And then we need the gallium wires. 4. And then we need ZPM chips. It's nice having these. The last couple times we did this, it was like, I think we can do use here. Like assembler. There we go. Nice. The last time we did this, it took forever for CPM chips to be made because we were making them all by hand. So now it's kind of like that for UV, but it'll be a little bit cleaner. I hope it'll be a little bit cleaner. All right, we're coming back here and figuring out where we put the assemblers. So 1 assembler goes there, 1 assembler goes there. All right, that'll work. And basically it was, how tight can I fit this? And I'm slightly, oh, this is where it is. Yeah. I figured out you can put the covers on the actual machines. I mentioned that several, like maybe weeks ago at this point. But I thought that was cool. Nice touch. Okay, so the lathe is going to come in here to make the frames. And then the wire goes in here to make the cables. And then that's why I've got this extra, right, and that's why I've got to have the extra cases out here, because I need the 2 different kinds of coatings. And then the bender makes the plates. Eek, this is going to be pricey. I'm going to have to make some more Naquita alloy. It's not a big deal. I think it's just trinium. It's the only issue. Okay, so I think we're just waiting. Oh, I can put a couple more things down. I can put down probably ZPM chips. I feel so, I don't know, is selfish the right word? Self-centered? Because, you know, I'm doing this whole thing just solely for solar panels because I think they're fun. But, you know, you do what you're going to do, right? Okay, so what is this guy for? Oh, right. Because I didn't have any place else to put them. Okay. So you and you go like that. And then I need 2 more crates. I'm sure I could make this much better. But I was kind of trying to follow the pattern of those ones, and they didn't need 2 here. So you and you. And we need this. And this. No, this one. Yeah, and then we have to import I'm gonna have so many of these stupid little sheets floating around. Oh, hold on. I gotta do it like this first. You. Yeah, otherwise we get like 17 of them. And yeah, then this guy's gonna import them as well. And I am out of robot arms again. I've got through so many robot arms just the last couple episodes. Okay, this guy is going to not take anything. It brings it in from the side. But let's go ahead and set these up. How many we're gonna need? Nothing's more than 4, so we'll just do 4. And oh, I just said I was out, and I totally forgot. And everything kicks on. It's nice to hear. And we're not killing time, but I'm doing this in a non-efficient manner. Yeah, see, I put them all in there, which is not ideal. Okay, you've got that. I'm doing this in a non-efficient manner because we are waiting on other stuff. Let's see. We're going to import from the top and from the side and from that side. And as long as I'm here, let's go ahead and do that. And that. Oh, I'm not importing these yet. Okay, good. Now you are. And just so everything's the same, we'll do that one. Okay, so you've got yours. You are going to need... This guy can get away with the silicone rubber. Where do we have silicone rubber? I've got to have something that's powering this one with silicone rubber. Right, so... Butadiene? Will that do? That'll do. Might be too far away, but again, it's kind of sketchy how it does it. So I've got so many things that are going to break. Wait, soldering. Wait. Can we fit this one? Yes, we can. Okay, well, we'll do silicone rubber then. That'll be sufficient. I hope, actually. Will it? Surely. Will it? I mean, it's good enough for this one, right? It's good enough. It's good enough. It's fine. Okay, let's go get the wire mill, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough for the rest. No! Why? What happened to all of the motors? They are just sitting in the input buses. Okay, that's good enough for that. Let's go ahead and set that up while I'm thinking about it. And when I'm doing this on my own and not talking everything through, I try to do it. I try to see how much I can keep in memory at once. But that's obviously not going to work real well here. Because, obviously, like I just said, I have to talk everything through. Alright, you? Yes. You? Yes. Oh, I wonder if I was seeing those guys float past somehow. That's possible. ZPM wire mill. Okay. And we'll put it in place. And we'll start them running, I guess. See, wire mill was on the top, right? Yes. So the wire mill goes down. Oh, I guess... I already messed up, but I'm not going to fix it. These should be exporting from here, not importing from there, but whatever. And import from the back, please. And you need What kind of cables? Oh, still vanadium gallium. This part I don't like about how I set this up. There's a lot of duplication. But I couldn't come up with a better way of getting it from here to here. Unless I just did another set of these wooden crate pipes up. I guess I could just fill it. That wouldn't be bad. But then I'd have to block it, and it got weird, and I didn't like that, so... Why are you not importing? Now you are importing. Okay, let's say, how did I get powered? Power goes across. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Nope, just 1. And then this one has to go 1, but the bottom one goes 2. It's not that what I did before was perfect. It's that it's what I did. So I want to make sure I've got the consistency. Okay, and then if I come in here and set you to a 1. Oh, that's so fast. But you've only got 4 down here. Oh my goodness, that was so fast. That was like crazy. That was awesome. Love it. I loved it so much. Okay, next one is, should we do the bender or should we do the lathe? I don't want to do the lathe. Let's do the bender. So ZPM bender. 2 pistons, a nacre alloy plate, machine hull, cable, 2 more motors. Got the pistons. Do you have a motor? You do. Do you... And now we have to play find the stuff. We'll grab that motor. It was 2 motors, right? Yeah. And then we got the 2 pistons. Cool. Cool. And up 2. Right over here. Nope. That's rhodium plating plates. Grab you. Grab this. Grab 2 of those. Is that everything? Or no, two processors. Oh, it only needed 1 wire. Oh well. Alright, and then this is where it's going to get a little bit dicey because I don't think I've got enough. I don't think I've got enough, nacre alloy to make this happen particularly well. Okay, so let's go grab the nacre alloy, which is probably easiest to grab from right here. How much nacre alloy do I have? Oh, I've still got some. Just enough for it to go zoop and clear on out. And that's okay by me. So you're already importing 4. Good. So I can do this one and that one. And then when I import from here and set you to a 1. Yes. Oh, it's not that fast. Okay. That wire mill, though. We're going to run out. It's okay. I should maybe consider... Yeah, we ran out. Ran out. Okay. Lathe. Last but not least. I'm hoping it still requires a tungsten steel head. Ah, that's easy then. We need 1 motor, 1 piston. Everything else is easy. Do we have a motor floating around somewhere? No? No! Okay, let's let it make a motor. I'll grab the piston, grab everything else. And hopefully things will be better when we come back. We do have a couple of things to drop in our ZPM energy hatches, though. And we're going to grab one because I'm otherwise afraid it's going to make too many. You. Keep looking at it like this, and it looks like, you know, when we look at that white blob there, it looks like one number. Like that, it looks like an 8 to me. Not that it matters. Just, that's the thing that I see. All right, 2 chips and a motor. That's all we need. One more motor. So I have tungsten grinding heads. I have tungsten grinding heads? I do. So the only thing we're missing now is that one motor. Good. Okay. So let's make the magic happen. Throw that in there and grab 36 of those. And we should have the assembler done. No, we didn't this assembler. Yeah, 16 of those. And then it's all the way down here. I know I'm bouncing back and forth, but again, I'd like to get both of these things done, and so much of it is time gated. It's frustrating. Okay, so we need another fluid module. And I think this will reach. Should be on this one now. Yeah, nope. Oh, I was clever and I did it all the way over here. Okay, soldering alloy. Wait, transfer out. Nice, okay. And then I guess we will just warp in some of the sodium persulfate. No, sodium potassium. So to do that, we will put this here. You got soldering alloy, but good, good, good. And then pipe. Click, click. Need a pump to import. And then if I was clever, I would do some of this ahead of time. Because if I try to do it all right at the last second, actually, here, we'll do that first. And then check where we're making sodium potassium, because it's a mixer, right? Oh, I better double check. No, it is a chemical reactor. Okay, good. That is over here, and it's going to be in the random chemicals section, which is completely throwing me off now. All right, we have a stainless steel and we have a steel cell. See? Okay, let's do titanium. It gets really big, but it's fine. So you don't have a target yet, so you go in there, and you're gonna go here. I can push this in there. Wait just a moment. One moment, please. It's another lady I knew. It's every time she needed you to do something. One moment, please. I loved it. She was great. Yeah, go. Done. Nice. So back to here. And you've got your sodium potassium. Do I hear it running? I think I do. I do. Nice. Okay, so it's only going to run, what, like 8 times? Yeah, because that's how many 0-point module voltage coils we made. It is a 30-second recipe, but I would like to grab at least one. I mean, we're going to grab 2. But now we can do things at UV power if we need to. Oh, we got a quest for it too. Nice. So for example, once we get a second one of these, remember to move this. In fact, let's just move it now. And sure, why don't we swap this out? I need to get those energy clusters going, and then the next tier. Actually, why don't we do this now? We can do that. Do this. Oh, no. This is not a good idea yet. I'll do it later. I forgot we got that energy hatch. So, and we don't want to break the seal yet. So, not yet, not quite, but soon. Eight of these ZPM hatches would definitely be enough. Okay. Do we have a motor? That's all we're waiting on to get these once it's done. Solar panels. That's not the right motor. I like how I just subconsciously went over to the motors as soon as I said motor. Nice. Okay, there's that. Don't have any, but I do have them there. We have the lathe. And I don't think we have enough. Where are we going? We're going in here. And lathe goes there. Goes forward. You're going to push to the right, and you need to push. We'll do 8. And then we need another one there. You're going to import. And I bet you're not going to be able to import because we have no. Oh. But I can do that. And then you've got one. I'm hoping we can just one more. Just one more. That's all I need. Could we... Try to think if it's worth it to try to extract it and then replace it. Let's go see how long it's going to take for the next... In fact, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run over here. Oh. I just want one. Well, maybe 3. Oh, we just got 2. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, see? This is why I gotta check. That needs a 4. It went right away. And, oh no, do you need 2? No. What are you missing? Soldering alloy. Really? That's why that's full then. Okay. Where did we find that other soldering alloy? It was in here, right? Nope. Right there. Cool. Well, I needed to do this first. This, doing it at the target first, and then... Is it really soldering alloy for both of them? Soldering alloy. Soldering alloy. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Don't walk off yet. Right there, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, I'm all over the place looking at this. And... Transfer out. You go there. The other one, I should do this one. The nice part about the titanium is that they don't go much. I can make the transfer faster. Hey, look! Nice! Okay, so we've got the solar panel 6. And that'll just kind of cook while I watch Dragon Ball. We'll stock... 64 seems light, but we'll have a backup in there. I'm going to need a lot of these. So, that's crazy. Okay, let's lock it. I like to double check everything's locked while I'm there. We can pull it out. We get a quest? No. We should have gotten a quest. Because I didn't grab the photovoltaic cell. That's fine. No? Because I didn't grab an elite energy core. Alright. This is easy to grab down here. Have I never held an elite energy core? That's crazy. It doesn't Okay, what are you locking me? Oh, these are just checkboxes. I don't like that. I mean, I know you're making sure I'm doing it right, but I like that. Okay, so photovoltaic cell 6 is our next goal. Bam. And then that we're going to use to make a solar panel 7. Bam. And then that we're going to use to make solar panels 8. And we'll move them over like that so that they're in the proper order. But Nacro to dope chips, no big deal. UV processors, kind of a big deal, but again, not really a big deal. Ultimate energy cores is just a little bit of time and effort. In fact, that's LUV, but it's 640 seconds. If I switch it to ZPM, it'd be 320. That's still a lot. But that's a lot to be running ZPM too. I don't know. It is ZPM though. I just don't know. We need the neutronium foil. Okay, so neutronium is kind of our next huge milestone. And we get the neutronium from the fusion reactor. We have to get to Mark 3s though. What is it that keeps us from Mark 3s? UV power is fine. We can do that. And I know it's not really like right around the corner, but it's like the next big giant glaring thing that we need to get to. So data modules are not that bad, I don't think. Wetware printed circuits, CPM circuits, and yttrium barium cuprate wire. And that is, I think, expensive because... Wait a second. Oh yeah, we can make the molten stuff. And it's still just IV. We have yttrium, not in full yet. We've got it in these guys, which we get from centrifuging rare earth. So far, we haven't run out of that stuff, so it's fine. I don't like having to mix the oxygen in, but that's no big deal. Let's see. The other question is, do we use this to mix anything else? Yes. Of all things, we need platinum yttrium composite dust. What do we need that for? Making polonium flux dust, but that's all way down the line, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, hey, look, we've got another solar panel 6. We'll put this back in here. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so it's going, it's doing its thing. Let's go put these down. It doesn't tell us anything. Yeah, see, I declared all the 3s and put these 5s down. I was hoping to wait until we got the 6s, but it just didn't quite work. So you and you go away, and in their place goes this one and this one. And what I want to know is input 0. Why? Is it because the buffer's full? Heh. Power surge. I don't know what that means. But do I feel like I want to do that for every single one now. I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so that's eating all the power that they've got. But it does mean that I'm... Even if I do that... Huh. If I do chunk loading, it's going to make it expensive on the CPU, but... I'm never gone. Okay, hold on a second. If I... Uh-oh. Everything just stalled again. Is it because... Uh-oh. This might have to do it. But we accomplished... unless the world corrupts. We accomplished 2 goals. We did the ZPM energy hatch, and we did the solar panel 6s. Coming up pretty quickly, we will be moving into UV age. We've already got the UV processors, and so the next step is, I mean, we haven't even gotten ZPM machines done yet. This is not good. I'm going to have to stop the recording. Not because the crash incoming, but because we accomplished everything we wanted to do. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.